Well, you might have laughed at his jokes or were moved by some of his acting performances, but what's on the mind of Paul Rodriguez right now is the Trayvon Martin shooting.
He told our Hal Eisner enough is enough, in an interview you'll see only on Fox. Hal?
Paul Rodriguez is really upset after the shooting of Trayvon Martin. We talked about it just a few hours ago. The reason he's so upset is very personal, and his anger over the Florida case could be seen at a South Los Angeles church just last week. I've known you a long time.
Yes, we have.
I've never seen you that angry.
Yeah, it was anger, but it was more disappointment. It was more a sense of helplessness. I wish I could do more, man. I wish I could really do more, but what can I do? I'm just one guy.
Paul Rodriguez, a comedian, an actor, a man of many faces. With a past he admits he'd like to change. Were you in a street gang?
I was. I was a member of the Campton Barrio Tres, you know.
What's the worst thing you ever did with that gang as a gang member?
Well, I participated in drive-bys, you know.
You were involved in drive-bys?
I was involved in drive-bys. Whether I had the gun or was driving or was in the car, it doesn't matter. I was involved, and I'm ashamed to tell you that, you know.
This all became very personal after two of his own family members were shot. When he heard about the Trayvon Martin case, he knew he had to say something.
I'm tired of going to funerals. You know, these kids should be going to the prom. They shouldn't be going to the morgue. And like, there's a bloodletting out there, and we're oblivious to it because there's so much bloodletting all over the place.
What is it about this case, though? I mean, okay, you've had tragedy in your life.
Yes.
And then this thing happens in Florida, and it pushes a button in you.
Well, it does, because I'm no Nostradamus, but you don't have to be a seer to know that anytime that they start saying, you know, it's a Hispanic, George Zimmerman was a Hispanic, you know, it's a lot of angry people. They don't know which way to take it out.
And it's not just a matter of Rodney King's can't we all get along, it's also can't we all just talk?
Can we all communicate?
These things should be taught to our children. It will bring us together. Black and brown, we won't get power.
Paul Rodriguez says he'll let the courts decide the fate of George Zimmerman, but he wants community leaders to decide how to bring diverse communities in this country together. Carlos, Christine?
Yeah, and really, if we could see that whole long conversation with Hal, I'm sure it would be very interesting because they were in that room doing this interview for a long time, and if you could hear it all, it would be great, but
and that is quite a speech, and he has experienced an awful lot in Los Angeles. He's been a lifelong resident, really understands the dynamic between the different cultures here. And he's starting to see it improve, but it's not quickly enough and not to his satisfaction, clearly.
There's a lot to say.
Yeah.